This is Greater Media News.
Welcome to Greater Media News. My name is Damilare Osalusi. Here are the top stories. Ike Ekweremadu, former Deputy Senate President, has been sentenced to 9 years and 8 months in prison for organ trafficking. The sentencing was done on Friday at the Central Criminal Court, Old Bailey, UK. Ekweremadu's wife, Beatrice, was sentenced to 4 years and 6 months in jail. The jury held that they conspired to bring the 21-year-old at the center of the matter to London to exploit him for his kidney. They were alleged to have attempted to convince doctors at the Royal Free Hospital in London to perform an €80,000 transplant on the donor, who was presented as the cousin of their daughter, Sonia. Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAMB) has released results of the 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME) conducted between April 25th and May 1. In a statement released, the organization said over 1.5 million candidates registered for the examination in 708 computer-based test centers across 105 towns nationwide. Greater Tomorrow International College had a remarkable performance in the just concluded UTME as 13 students scored above 300, while many others had brilliant results. With 341, Adedowale Oluwajuwon set a new record for the highest UTME score in the school. Daramola Damilola scored 329, with Isaac Adetola competing the top 3 with 324. Heimiton Inyoluwa is the female student with the highest UTME score of 323, followed by Sadiq Waris, who got 322. Ogundare Inyoluwa got 316, while Oshorotimi and Oladimeji David both had 315. Okache Mavu scored 314, while Hagogun Maye scored 311. Ogunmusi Raymond, Adebayo Faith, and Aminu Zion completed the top 13 list of students who scored 300 and above. Congratulations to all our students on this wonderful performance in this year's UTME. Greater Media will host our presidential debate this week as the top 3 nominees for the post of presidency will be involved in a series of discussions. The initial list of 8 nominees was reduced last week, leaving Akerediola Esamanusi, Sani Oluwasegun Inioluwa, and Heige Odin Denela as the remaining 3 members vying to be the next president of the club. Meanwhile, online voting for the 2023 Greater Media Awards closed on April 30. In total, 1,696 people participated in the voting process. Winners of all award categories will be announced at the end of the session. Now on foreign scene, Charles III was crowned king on Saturday in a solemn Christian ceremony steeped in 1,000 years of history and tradition, but adapted to reflect 21st century Britain. St. Edward's crown, a solid gold sacred symbol of the monarch's authority, used only once in their reign, was placed on Charles's head to cries of "God Save the King." Trumpet fanfares sounded through London's Westminster Abbey, and ceremonial guns salutes blast out across land and sea to mark the first coronation of a British monarch since 1953, and only the 5th since 1838. It's time for entertainment and sports news. Let's join Folashade Ajileye-Adebayo. Good morning, Folashade. Happy resumption to you.
Thank you, Damilare. Top of the morning to our viewers. On entertainment scene,
I have decided to join in the race to become the next governor of Lagos State.
When the time is right in your life, I will expose you.
Have you thought about where your soul will end up when you are finally released from the shackles of your earthly body?
You tell me, is this your king?
award-winning Nigerian filmmaker and director Kemi Adetiba has announced not 1, not 2, but 3 new movies titles she's working on. The announcement was made on her Instagram page when she dropped a video teasing the 3 upcoming titles. The titles of the films are Welcome to the Fort, To Kill a Monkey, and King of Boys 3. Not much else is known about a production timeline, plots, or release dates for all 3 projects. Still on entertainment scene, unavailable, one of the songs in Davido's recently released album, Timeless, has taken the top spot on the UK Afrobeat charts. Adekunle Gold, Body No Dey Stop, featuring Sinoliski, climbed to number 4, while Davido's Feel secured the 5th position. Who Is Your Guy by Sparrow claimed the number 6 spot, with Tiwa Savage Stamina occupying the number 7th position. Rema's Holiday moved to number 8th position, while Beyonce's Gwagwalada took the 9th spot. The 10th spot is currently occupied by Rasta's Stability. Now on sports.
And believe me, you can feel the change of mood. City are in it again. And Rodri for Morris. Haaland! The heavyweight bounces off the canvas. The champions back in the battle.
Haaland has broken the record from the most goals scored in a Premier League season. The 22-year-old netted his 35th top-flight goal of the campaign in Manchester City's 3-0 win against West Ham on Wednesday. Haaland now has 35 Premier League goals and 51 goals in all competitions this season. That's all from my end. Back to Damilare for the rest of the news.
As we resume back for this last term of this session, here are some inspirational quotes we should keep in mind. Before we end this week's newscast, here are some of the programs we've decided to add to our news production for your viewing pleasure.
Gist Corner, your voice matters.
Gist Corner will be fully back this term with a new host. Watch out for exciting topics, debates, opinion polls, and many more once in 3 weeks. Greater Media Yoruba Newscast returns this term as well.
Èyí ni ìròyìn Greater Media.
Get ready to be informed by our enthusiastic Yoruba newscasters every Friday morning. And lastly, we are introducing a new program called The News in 60 Seconds.
The news in 60 seconds.
This production will give you a major highlights of happenings around the world every Friday morning. And that ends this week's Greater Media News. On behalf of the entire Greater Media crew, I welcome you all back to school and I wish you all a blissful term ahead. I still remain Damilare Osalusi. No press, no information.